Hello, hello. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. So, we're back with some sneaky this time. After two bosses on the bounce. Ocelot and then the tank. We're back to sneaking around. So, we're in the nuke building. First floor. This scenario has two other floors, two other levels. But I can only fit one level at a time on screen, so, and on my desk. So we'll do it as we go along. Yeah. Hey, Amir. So, let's get cracking. So we got 3 guards on the board. We have a stack of guard orders. So just as a reminder, you have blue guard order cards and then you have red ones. Now, once you get through this deck of cards, there is a game over in the red section. So you shuffle the deck of red cards. There's fewer of them. They're at the bottom of that pile there. And there is a game over card in that section. So you run the risk of, if you take too long, drawing that game over card and then having to start again. So every time it's the guard's turn, it dictates essentially how many goes you have to complete the whole scenario. And as I say, this is 3 floors, so we've got to get through here up to the elevator in the top here. So yeah. Okay. Snake actually starts down here, not up there. So Snake has 4 actions. So we are going to I'm actually going to jump over Meryl, kind of utilize the leapfrog mechanic to move, sprint 2 places for his first move. Then we're going to sprint again for his second move. Sprint for his third. And then sprint for his final move. So that's all 4 of his moves. Now I sprinted 4 times there. And I reread the rulebook, and when we've played this previously, I've sprinted, rolled the dice, sprinted, rolled the dice. But what you actually do is you roll the number of dice how many times you sprint in a single move. So I sprinted 4 times. I actually need to roll 4 dice to see if the alert follows me to here. Sorry, the caution. Okay, so I didn't roll a single alert token, so Snake's safe. And it's over to Meryl. Meryl's going to do something pretty much the same. She's going to sprint to there for 1. She's going to sprint to there for 2. Sprint to there for 3. And fuck it, we're going to sprint all the way in for her 4th move. So she's now, hidden in the truck. So that's 4 moves from Meryl. Again, I need to roll for it. Again, no alerts, so we're good. No one heard that. And now it's over to the guards. So, first thing that happens is guards who are unconscious start to wake up. There are no unconscious guards. Okay, that's happy days. This area has no cameras, even though it does in the game, which is strange. Curious why they didn't add them here. Maybe it wasn't balanced very well. Maybe it was too difficult. The cameras move position, which we don't have any. We're not in alert mode, so we don't do this. Essentially, all that's happening here is the guards are going to move and turn left when they can. Well, they're going to turn left if they land on one of these symbols. I need to excuse me. Need to figure out which direction they activate in. Okay. Top left. I need to remember to use my left hand so I'm not obscuring the board. Top left. So this guy first. He's going to move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. That's the end of his go because he can't turn left. Then we've got this guy over here. Sort my mic out. You can see... There we go, much better. Then it's this guy, so he goes 1, 2, yep, 3. He ends up over there. Just about see his legs on the top there. And then we're concerned with this guy here. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. Cool. So we're back over to the guys. Hey, Kaz. Tabletop indeed. We are doing Metal Gear board game. Ooh. That's interesting. So on this board, there's no stairway up here like there is in the game. This whole section, this upper section, only has one entry point over here. If I'd realized that, probably should have realized that, I wouldn't have sent these guys up here. But well, that's fine. Just trying to figure out here what I want to do. Okay, I'm going to send Snake. I'm going to send him up and around the truck. So to do that, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do this nice and quietly. Sending him around the top there. Same with Meryl. 1, 2, 3. She's going to leapfrog over Snake for 4. So we're sending these guys up and around the back. That's their turnover. Now we see what the guards are up to. So they get to move 5 places and they turn left when they're doing it. So this guy activates first. Now the square that's in front of him doesn't have a rotate symbol on it. So when he hits this square... Ooh, I think he comes back on himself. So he goes like this. Yeah, he goes back on himself. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going around the back of the truck there. Didn't think this through by sending these guys up that way. Hey, welcome back, Cap. Yeah, this is MGS 1. So this is the nuclear building. First floor. So it's this guy next. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He just comes back on himself. Which is interesting because he is essentially going to patrol this section up here. That section. But Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Okay. We've then got this guy here to contend with. He goes here. The card tells me he turns left. So he's going to turn to his left first. Was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he's going to finish that move by facing left. Now this is a problem. Because what we've got is this guy here. If I move Snake and Meryl around this corner, they're going to enter his line of sight up here. And then we've obviously got this guy coming around the top. So I think either way, I'm going to get an alert here. Trying to think what the best way to deal with it is. Because we're now back to Snake and Meryl. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I don't know what to do. Alright, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this guard up here is equal distance to Snake in both directions. But what I can do is I can knock one of Snake's goes. That's going to draw attention to Snake. So he's now in caution mode. Yeah, I'm back, Lipe. What's going on? And then what I'm going to do, the rest of Snake's go is have him move here for his second go. My camera. 3, 4. I'm going to start sending these guys around the back of the truck. And I essentially get to choose which direction he moves in because it's equidistant to that token. So what I'm going to do is then have Meryl 1, 2, 3, 4. So Meryl's just sort of sat on the corner here. We then go back to the guards. And they're gonna move. He's gonna move 4 spaces towards that token. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy then is going to 1, 2, 3, 4. He is also moving to that token. And then this guy also is. So we're going to send him around. Oh, I need to count actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right. This is the shortest route for this guy. So I have to send him up this way. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're back to Snake and Meryl. So I'm going to send Snake 1, leapfrog over Meryl 2, 3, and 4. Meryl's going to go 1, 2, 3, and she's going to be here for 4. And that's it. We're going to leave that there. I could attack him. I could give Meryl one more go, because she has the ability to do that. But she'd only have one more go to do a hand-to-hand attack, which has a maximum of doing 1 damage. The guards need to take 2 damage to be KO'd. So I'm not going to be able to KO this guy as Meryl this time round. So we're back to the guards. This guy activates again first. He's going to go... Oh, no, we need to draw a card for that. He gets to move 5 spaces. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to turn... See where Snake knocked the wall. And then we get a guard reaction off the back of this. So this dictates what the guard does now that he's there. Essentially, all that happens is we remove the caution and these guys go back to normal patrols. So, excuse me. So they go back to normal patrols. Now what happens here is this guy activates next. This guy's turn is over. Oh, sorry, no, it's this guy next. And according to the card that was pulled, he turns left whenever he hits one of those arrows, which is not good for me, but he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He can't turn left because there's nothing up there. 4. And he's going to stay facing forward. This guy is going to go 1. He's going to hit the wall. Oh, no, sorry. This guy can move 5 spaces, so he needs to be there. That guy's going to go 1. The wall. Back for 2, 3, 4, 5. He's on his way back down there. Okay. We are back to Snake and Meryl, and I now have a dilemma. Because I think in order to progress, I need to move quickly. So what I'm going to do Fuck, what am I going to do? I might have to burn a go here, just to avoid the alert. I'm going to burn a go to avoid the alert. So I'm going to have Snake and Meryl just sort of bunched up there, ready to go. And then we're going to draw another turn for the guards. They're going to move 2 spaces and turn left if they land on a rotation marker. So this guy activates first. He's just going to move past. He's not going to see the guys. He's there for his second movement. This guy's going to start moving back up around the top, around the back of the van. This guy is going to come down for 1, and he's on a rotation marker there, so he's going to turn left and finish his go there, facing the wall. Although I suppose no, he's going to be turned around. Looking down here. Okay, so we're back to the guys. This dude here is either going to go into the back of the truck or he's going to start moving down here. So I don't have to worry about him turning around. This guy's going to move up and around the back of the truck. I don't have to worry about being spotted by him. And this guy, he's either coming up here, this dude, or he's going to end up kind of doing a loop around this section here. So he's going to be stuck down here for a little bit. Hey, it's the antics. So, we are back over the Snake and Meryl. Probably shouldn't rush. But at the same time, it might be a good idea to move quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprint Meryl for 1. Sprint for 2. Sprint for 3. And then sprint for 4. Now, I need to roll 4 white dice to see if the guards get alerted to that, to see if Meryl made a sound when she did that. Okay. Please no, please no, please no, please no. Okay, Meryl made a sound. Unless, does she have any abilities I could use to get rid of that? Nope. So Meryl, the guards heard Meryl do this. So she now has an alert token under here, or a caution token. So, my objective here is to get up here to this elevator up in the top left. This one, which is just off screen there. Kind of just see it. So that I can take, so I can go down a level. I'm after the Nikita, essentially. It's following the story of MGS 1. So, Snake is going to sprint for 1, 2, 3. And he's going to leapfrog Meryl on his 4th sprint. But like Meryl, I need to roll to see if the guards heard that. Kind of doesn't matter because they're already sort of alerted to Meryl anyway. So, nope, we're good. They didn't hear Snake. But they are now all facing this way, ready to come and investigate that sound. So it is back over to the guards. So what are they going to get up to? They're going to move 4 spaces towards the caution. I think we'll be okay here. We should be away by the time they get over here. So it's going to be this guy first. So he's going to come 1, 2, 3. He's going to leapfrog that guy on his 3rd go. And he's going to end there on his 4th. Then it's this guy. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's bloody close, mind. That guy's just about to turn that corner. And then we've got this guy down the bottom. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So they are all moving towards the sound that Meryl made. Okay, so it's back to Snake and Meryl. We're going to go 1. No, sorry, sprint. So 1, 2, 3. And he's at the elevator on his 4th go. Meryl is going to... Oh, I also need to roll for Snake to see if that sprint made a sound. Which it did not. So I'm going to send Meryl 1, sprint for 1, 2, 3. She is also in the elevator on her 4th go. Now, I don't know if I need to use a go to push the button. Yes, I do. It says so on the card there. You need to use... Ooh. Hang on. I'm going to mulligan here. Just the positioning of Snake and Meryl. Pulling the camera a bit closer so you can see the elevator. So essentially what I did was, instead of putting Snake on the button, I just moved in there. That would have been his last move. And then instead of Meryl coming in, leapfrogging Snake there and landing there, I'm just putting her on the button because she has an ability that allows her to take an extra go, an extra activation on her turn. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that ability, which allows Meryl to press the button of the elevator, and we're down to the next level. And that ability is spent for now. Now, one problem. I now need to set up the next area. I now need to set up the level below. Because I only had room to set up one of them. So this comes off the board. As do these guys. As does this. As does this. And I'm going to check the scenario book. Okay. So... Oh, it's just one board, which is nice. Okay. And objective B is in the bottom left. Okay. So they've taken the elevator down. Bing. I don't know why I felt the need for sound effects there. We have one soldier here. We have one here in this corner. And we've got one patrolling here. And we need an objective token. For some reason, the first objective is objective B. How many stages? I'm not actually sure. This is stage 6. And the boards themselves are double-sided, so you can flip them. And all in all, there are 14 stages. Okay. So I need to get the Nikita launcher, which is at B. That's my goal. Okay. So I think the guards get a turn now because they were about to get a turn when we changed floors. So it's the end of the character's turn changing the floor. Then it's the start of the guard's activations, so they get to draw a card. So they get to move 4 spaces, and they turn left. So this guy is first. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it is this guy. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, turn left, and for 4 he's in that room. And then it's finally this guy down here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then it's over to the characters. I need to just try and decide what it is I want to do here. I got to be careful, because if I lose this, then I'm going to have to reset up the board, the previous board. Because I can't just restart. I suppose I could checkpoint it on this floor. Little house rule. I just need to make sure I discard these cards. Create a new side discard pile. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Alrighty. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send Meryl. She's gonna sprint for 1. She's gonna sprint for 2. Sprint for 3. And move around this corner for 4. Now, again, I need to roll to see if she made a noise doing that. She didn't. So we're over to Snake. So Snake, I might actually send in the opposite direction. He's gonna sprint 1, 2, 3. And then he's gonna sprint around this corner for 4. So I need to roll 4 dice to see if Snake made a sound doing that. Which he did not. Okay. And we're back to the guards. The guards call for backup. Which nothing... Well, they radio in to make sure their numbers are at maximum, which they are currently. So we don't draw any more soldiers. The cameras don't change, but there are no cameras, so that's fine. And then the guards move 3 spaces and turn left. So this guy first is going to go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to face left. But Meryl's kind of stuck up there at the moment. Then we're going to activate this guy 1, 2, 3. And then it's going to be this guy 1, 2, and then 3. He's going to finish his move in that room. Okay, we're back to Snake, who is going to sprint around this corner. He's going to sprint to here. And then he's going to sprint into this room and hide around the corner. Bear with me. So Snake's just on screen on the bottom there. Hiding in a room, but he did sprint 4 times, so I need to roll for it. Make sure he didn't make a sound doing that. Which he didn't. We're good. I can't move Meryl without her going into line of sight of the guard who's coming up the corridor there. So I think I'm just going to have Meryl burn a go. Seems like a waste, but... Oh, no, I won't have her burn a go. What I'll do is I'll spend 2 action points to get this ability back. Cool. Now we're back to the guards. So they get to move 3 spaces, essentially. Starting with this guy, he's going to go 1, 2. And for his 3rd go, he's going to just turn around and move back here. And... stay where he is. We then do this guy. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, and then he's going to turn right. Going to come back down this way. And then finally, we've got this guy. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. And I think he's actually going to face up this way. Which is a shame because it now puts Meryl in line of sight. And I'm kind of stuck on this corner as Meryl. Am I making notes about equipment and points? So, I have equipment cards that just off screen there, unfortunately. I can't fit everything in. But what you have is you have this little... You have this dashboard for each character. And it tells you the moves that you can make with each of their turn. They get to make 4 actions. Per turn. And this tells you all the different actions you can make and what the cost is. So, for example, the silent takedown, that actually costs 2. And then as well as the dashboard, you've got equipment cards. So this is everything Snake has right now. Meryl has a loadout of her own as well. So it's tracked, so I don't need to make notes, essentially. I'm now a little confused as to what to do. I think what I'm going to do is have Snake... It's back to Snake now. I'm going to have him sprint here. Sprint there. Sprint around this corner. And just move for his last move into that corner there. Now, he sprinted 3 times, so I need to roll 3 dice. He made a sound, unfortunately. So I need to place his caution token down on the board. So the guards are now going to start moving to Snake here. Which is kind of helpful, I guess. Because it's going to help Meryl be able to move out of that corner. Again, though, it's Meryl's turn and I can't have her do anything. It's now back to the guards. And what they're going to do is move 5 spaces. This is going to put Snake in an alert mode, I think. So this guard up here is going to move down this corridor. 1, 2, 3. He's going to move into the room for 4. And it's going to put Snake in his line of sight. And he's going to attack immediately as soon as he sees him. So what this does, now we flip to an alert. Snake's in alert mode. Because he's been spotted. And the guard, so Snake has a defense of 3. Anything 3 or above does 1 damage to Snake. So, I can give Snake 2 damage markers, or yeah, I'm not sure how many hits he's going to take this round. So, I'm going to use this ability. -2 to -2 one of these rolls into a 1, which means Snake only actually takes 1 damage. It's then over to this guy, who's going to leapfrog over this dude for 1. He's going to move here for 2. Into the room for 3. Snake's in line of sight. He's going to open fire straight away. And Snake takes 2 damage. Snake might die here, and that might lose me this round. Snake has 4 HP, but he's on 3 damage. Actually, no. You take that damage back a second. Snake has the option to re-roll. Is his ability. Well, I don't know if that's his own rolls or if it's any roll. Let me double check the rules. To reroll any one die. I think last time when I was fighting the tank, when I used that ability, I rerolled both dice. I should have just rerolled one. So, well, I mean, that's why I'm playing this, right, is to learn it. So, let's reroll this. Right, either way, right, Snake takes 1 damage because I could only reroll one of the dice. But that 1 means Snake doesn't take any damage. We're now over to this guy here. 1, 2. He's going to move into the room for 3, and same thing, he's going to attack. If Snake takes any damage here, then it's game over. Snake takes 2 damage, so Snake is dead. Means we lose. So, let's move back to the elevator. Let's put these guys back in their starting positions. And let's try again. Now, and these get shuffled back into the blue deck. Snake! So, ideally what I should do here is I should actually go back to the first map. So this scenario is 3 maps long. I should go back and start the entire scenario again from the first map, but just because it's a pain in the ass because of the limited room I'm working with, I can only really put 1 map down at a time. What I've done is just gone back to the starting conditions of this map. I've also permanently discarded these blue cards. I have a blue card deck here on the right. This deck here. Now, when you get through these blue cards, there are red cards underneath. You can just see them there. Now, somewhere in that red deck is a game over card. It could be shuffled anywhere into that red deck. So once you get through all of the blue cards, you're kind of in dangerous territory because you might get an automatic game over. So these are the cards that I burnt through on that first map. That's quite a lot. But I haven't reshuffled them back in to start this map. I'm just kind of explaining my logic on how I've sort of checkpointed myself and saved my progress. When I died, I should go back, but I'm just restoring the conditions for the start of this map. So, we took the elevator down, and it's now immediately the guard's turn. We don't get another go. The guards get to move 5 places and turn left. So we start with this guy up the top. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's this guy's turn. He's going to go 1. He's going to turn left, as dictated by the card. Going to go 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, sorry. Going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't see that wall there. Okay. It is back to the guys. Oh, did I move this guy? I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprint Meryl there. sprint to there for 2, sprint round this corner for 3, and move here for 4. So I need to roll 3 white dice to see if she made a sound doing that. Which she didn't. We're going to do the same with Snake. He's going to sprint for 1, sprint for 2, sprint for 3, and he's actually going to sprint for a 4th time as well to put himself there. Now I need to roll 4 white dice. We were heard. So the guards heard that. So Snake made a sound on that square. So the guards are going to now sort of converge on that square. Okay. So it's over to the guards. They get to move 3 squares. And they're going to move the shortest path they can to get to Snake Square. This guy is going to go 1, 2, 3. So he's right on the corner there. This guy's going to come out, go 1, 2, 3. This guy is then going to go 1, 2, 3. And he's facing, he has full line of sight now across the center of the room. Means Meryl can't move into that square without being spotted. So it is kind of now on Snake to get over to objective B while Meryl hides in this room here. So what I'm going to do is send Meryl into that room for her go. And then we're going to send Snake sprinting off down this corridor. 1, 2, 3. Now, I can't get into that room with a 4th sprint. And either way, it would put me in line of sight of this guy because he's looking down this corridor. So I need to roll 3 dice to see if this caution marker follows Snake. Even in retaliate. Oh, sorry. The ground zeros didn't work because I'm not on my... I wasn't on the right scene. It'll work the next time you use it, mate. Alright, let's roll. Fuck, Snake made a sound. That complicates things quite a bit. Snake made a sound there. Ooh, ooh. Snake has an ability to remove a white dice. Let me just check the rules for that. Does it need to be before or after a roll? I'm suspecting it's probably before a roll. Roll minus one dice. I can't do it now that I've rolled it. Oh, I can re-roll any dice. I do have another ability that allows me to change that. So I can use this re-roll token to re-roll this dice. Nice. There we go. It's re-rolled. That token stays there. These boys are still on their way over here instead of to Snake over at B. So, back to the guards. What are they up to? They're going to move 3 places towards Snake's marker. This guy goes first. 1, 2, 3. Then it's this guy who's going to leapfrog over his buddy for 1, 2, 3. He's in the center of the room there. And then this fella is going to go 1, 2, leapfrog over his mate for 3. So they haven't reached the caution marker yet, so it doesn't come off the board just yet. And we are back to Snake. So Snake, time is of the essence. So we're going to do some sprint in here. We're going to go sprint there for 1, there for 2. He's going to move on to this marker for 3 and move to the corner of this room for 4. This comes off and we get the Nikita launcher. Do we? Huh, that's interesting. Hang on. I need to restart camera. I need to do that every so often because it lags. So this is interesting. I don't know if it's a misprint in the book. I think it might be. But what we have, you have a deck here that comes, it gives you items in order. Now, the last item that I picked up was a grenade, which is in Snake's inventory, and it was used for the tank fight, which was item number 7. Item number 8 is the claymore, which is not referenced at all in the campaign book. The next item it refers to you picking up is the Nikita, which is item 9. So I'm wondering if it's been missed out and I should have this. I don't know. Maybe I'll flick through the book later. But either way, I've picked up the Nikita launcher. Or Snake has. So that goes in Snake's inventory up there on the left. I did a bunch of running there, so I need to roll for it. So sprinted 1, sprinted 2, move. So I need to roll 2 dice. See if Snake was sheared when he was doing that sprinting. He was sheared. So that follows him to where he is now. Sending these boys on a right old goose chase. Okay, so it is over to Meryl. Meryl's going to move here for 1. And then she is going to do a silent takedown, which costs 2. This guy is KO'd. And then, with her 4th action, so no, move here for 1. Silent takedown costs 2. So yeah, so for her 4th action, she's going to sprint around this corner. But then I'm also going to use her extra ability token to actually do another sprint around this corner. Now, I sprinted twice there, so I need to roll for it. And she wasn't sheared, so she's clear. It's back to the guards. They're going to move to where they heard Snake. And they're going to move 3 spaces when they do it. This guy first. 1, 2, 3. I kind of did need Meryl to be heard there to draw their attention away, but whatever. This guy starts to wake up because of this icon. This guy then moves 1, 2, 3. So Snake is in the firing line there. Wondering if there's anything I can do. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. So it's back to Snake. I'm going to have Snake sprint for 1. No, I'm not. Hold on. Who has the stun grenade? Is it Snake or is it Meryl? Snake has it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Snake sprint out of the room like an absolute fucking Chad. And then he is, for another 1 move, going to throw a stun grenade. Space within line of sight of 5 spaces. So I'm going to throw it onto this guy here. I'm going to replace each guard within 2 spaces with a knocked out symbol. I'm then going to discard this card. Boom. Okay. These idiots are knocked out. Absolute idiots. Hey, the fuck owed. However, Snake is now alerted in this square. Gotta get some kidneys back. Get a 50/90. Aren't they like $2,000? That's fucking ridiculous money, man. Ridiculous. Okay, so he sprinted around the corner for 1. He used the stun grenade for 2. I'm then gonna have him sprint here for 3, sprint there for 4. Now, I think, right, that I think I need to roll to determine if that alert follows me up to where I am there. I think in the rules I'm supposed to do that. However, house rule, right? And you guys let me know what you think on this. There are no conscious guards on the board right now. No one to hear Snake do that. Now, the alert I get, you know, you make a sound, the guards call it in, this was your last known position. Yeah. But because there's none on the board right now, none conscious anyway, in my opinion, I should be able to sprint for free. Let me know what you think. I'm doing it anyway, but let me know what you think. The noise should not count. Yeah. I think in the book it should. Like, in the rules it says, you know, it doesn't specify specifically when there are no guards on the board. You don't have to worry about making a noise, blah, blah, blah. I think it just, you know, the rule book assumes there are guards on the board when you're doing that. So, technically, I should roll for it, but I'm not going to. So there we go. It's now over to the guards. Thankfully, they don't start to wake up. I need to double check what this means. That means all players within 2 spaces of a guard must place or move their portion token underneath them. If their alert is already on the map, nothing happens. Oh. KO'd Meryl. Essentially, nothing's going to happen. Ooh, the other thing. No guards wake up. And no guards get replaced on the map. This first section here. So each of these cards has 3 sections. If you look at this last card, that dictates whether the guards start to wake up. There's also another version of this card. Let me just grab it here, look. Dictates that you call for reinforcements. Which also didn't happen this turn, thankfully. So essentially nothing happens. That could be quite nasty if there are guards on the board and you're being nice and sneaky. But thankfully it's worked out because I've KO'd all the guards. And we're good to go. No guards move around, so it's back to me. So, what I'm going to plan this out a bit better than I did last time. So if I was to sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3, move for 4. So I'm going to do that. No, I'm not. I'm going to put Snake there. And for my last... No, I can't buy anything back because I don't have 2 action points left. So Snake's just going to stay there. Meryl's going to sprint for 1. Sprint for 2. And she's going to press the elevator for her 3rd action. Which means we go down a floor. So we've finished this area. S-Rag, baby! Okay. I now need to... These get permanently discarded. I now need to set the board up for the last section. Zoom. Okay, so it's gone surprisingly well. That's our goal down there. We double zoom in now, retaliate. So this area has special rules, which I need to double check what they are. Okay, I'm just reading up on the rules here for this section. Okay, so electrified floor. Whenever a player moves onto an electrified floor space, they take 2 damage and move back to the nearest non-electrified space. This remains in effect until the switchboard in Nuke Building B2 has been destroyed. Nuke Building B2 is filled with poisonous gas. The yellow bordered areas are safe from the gas. If Snake or Meryl are in Nuke Building B2 and not in a yellow bordered area at the end of their turn, they are killed by the gas and the mission fails. Huh? Oh dear, oh dear. There we go, okay. That's interesting. How the fuck are you supposed to get that item C? Yes, I will probably fight the ninja next, yeah. So destroy the switchboard in Nuke Building B2 by using the Nikita. All right. So, I don't know what happens here with the cards. It doesn't say if I continue to draw them. There are no guards in the area. Alright guys, I need to check the rule book. Remember to feel free to choose music if you want. Need to double check the rules. Okay, enemy phase. Enemy phase begins after all players have taken their turns. Depending on the stage type, the enemy phase is resolved differently. Boss stage, sneaking stage. In sneaking stages, players use a combination of tactics, stealth, blah blah blah. During the enemy phase of a sneaking stage, resolve the enemy's turn by drawing and resolving a guard order card from the top of the deck. Otherwise, resolve each guard order card as instructed. Doesn't say. Devs, please fix. Yeah, it needs to be patched. I don't know what to do here. So, let's say, for example, I finish my go here. I draw one of these guard order cards. I mean, nothing's going to happen because there are no guards. So, I guess this is now just my time limit for finishing this mission. Let's just play it out, see what happens. I mean, maybe you could skip the guard stuff, but I feel like I feel like it needs a time limit. Be balanced and challenging, but I'm not certain. But that's an example of the rule book and the scenario book not being explicit enough. That is my only gripe with this game, is often the rules aren't fully 100% crystal clear. It leaves you to interpret too much. Alright, well, we'll send Snake down here. He's going to sprint there. He's going to sprint over the A marker. What does the A marker do? I think it's just some dialogue. So this game has dialogue. So, we've gone over Event A. Snake, watch out, that place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard in the northwest wall. But how? I can't reach it. Use a remote-controlled detonator. Thanks, Deep Throat. So what did he do? He sprinted for 1, sprinted for 2... No. Sprinted for 1, sprinted for 2. And I guess now we're going to attempt to use the Nikita. It has 3 ammo. I can use it 3 times. So let's just put the bullets up there. You place a rocket in an adjacent space. If there are none on the map, then roll 2 black dice and move the rocket. Space is equal to 1 of the results in any one direction. Then you may do the same with the other result. If the rocket would move into an obstacle or is in the same space as a figure, pack all figures within 1 space in line of sight. Then remove the rocket. If it moves off the map, remove the rocket. You place an alert under your figure when you do this. Yeah, so some of the some of the stages do have special rules. Yeah, you're right. This one is that anywhere that's not highlighted in yellow is poisonous gas. And if you end your go outside of the yellow area, there is also a yellow area on the bottom right here as well, worth noting, then your character dies and you lose. Also, the floor is electrified. This card for the Nikita doesn't say anything. The way this card is phrased, it's like if it hits a wall, then it would blow up. If it hits a wall or an obstacle, or a guard, it blows up. What the guard doesn't tell you is what I'm assuming is happening here is when it reaches one of these turn symbols, you have the option to turn the rocket. But it doesn't say that, which is a bit weird. Are you reading the book there, Retaliate? I appreciate you having a look for me, mate. Did someone link the PDF, right? I should probably get that so that I can do some like Control F and look through it. Anyway. Yes, that's it, the rule book. Nice. I love how my Nikita apparently uses a remote-controlled RPG rocket. Okay, so I launched that, and I need to roll 2 black dice to determine how far it moves. It moves 5 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to turn it. It's going to turn left. So that was move 1, 2. That was 3. I get another move with the rocket, I guess? I'm assuming that means that it costs 1 to do this stuff. 1 action. So I'm going to roll again. I get to move 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's Snake's go over. I'm just going to put Meryl there. I'm then going to pull a guard card even though it does nothing. And then we're back to Snake. The rocket again moves 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets to go again. I think I get to move it wherever I want. Because what happens when I come around this corner? If I can only move it on arrows, then if I can only move it on arrows, then what it's going to do is like go up here and then just come back. It needs to be able to move wherever I want it to, otherwise I can't hit that switchboard. So ignore that. That was move 1. This is move 2. Again, it moves another 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then move 3. What was this for? Fuck, I don't know. I've lost track. I've lost count. Right? Okay, this is move 4 then. There we go. Boom. Blows up. Destroys the switchboard. This floor is no longer electrified. Meryl is going to sprint. For 1. Sprint for 2. Sprint for 3. Sprint for 4. She's safe. Then we're over to Snake. 1, 2, 3, 4. Snake is also on the exit. Now what I want to know, how the hell I'm supposed to get that without dying? If player has C on their dashboard, you unlock equipment card 10 once you clear the stage. But how the hell, if you end your go in anywhere other than a yellow square, the character immediately dies. So how are you supposed to get up there, grab C, and get to the exit all in one go? Impossible, I tell you. I wonder if you come back through this way, maybe? With the gas mask? But don't you get the gas mask from one of these rooms? There is no gas mask in here. In the game, you get the gas mask from here, right? Also, there's all of these rotation symbols. Yet there are no guards. I'm wondering if this board is used in a VR mission. Either way, we did it. We did it and we had all these cards to spare, so I didn't really need to quibble about whether or not the guards took a turn, even though there are no guards on the board in this area. I wonder if this is because... So this is just the third map in this scenario. This scenario has 3 maps, and they're all supposed to be down at the same time. Obviously, because of limited space, I've only put one board down at the same time, and I've been kind of treating them as their own mini scenario. I wonder if even though there are no guards here, the guards still move based on these cards on the other 2 maps that I obviously don't have down right now. That could be what it is. They're still just moving about doing their thing elsewhere. Perhaps that's what it is. Okay. Alright guys, well, I think I'm going to pack this away for now and call it there. But I will play some more scenarios sometime soon. Yeah, I'm going to pack it away. I was contemplating doing another Fighting Grey Fox now, but It'll take some setting up, and I can't be bothered right now. I just want to relax. So I am going to call it there. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed more Metal Gear board game. There will be more soon. Till next time, take care of yourselves. Have a good one. And I'll see you soon. Peace.